You have to have a mix of fear and arrogance to do this. I have more to be afraid of than any of them do. They don't have a giant target on their back every day. I stand to lose everything all the time. I'm so scared, but without any doubts.
It seems weird to imagine that there was a time when Dana White swore women would never compete in the UFC. Now it's hard to imagine the UFC without fighters like Amanda Nunes, Rose Namajunas, and Zhang Weili. We all have rowdy Ronda Rousey to thank for that. Today we're taking a look at the life and career of the UFC's first women's bantamweight champion, Ronda Rousey. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and be sure to check back every week for more Ultimate MMA. Before ever stepping foot in the octagon, Rousey was an Olympic judo fighter. She even managed to bring home a bronze medal at the Beijing Olympics. From there, Rousey pursued a career in MMA and won her debut at King of the Cage before entering Strikeforce. After an impressive record of 4-0, winning every fight in her first round via armbar, Rousey was gathering a lot of hype. Ronda faced her rival Miesha Tate at Strikeforce and took her down with an insane armbar.
Less than a minute remaining in the first round. Ronda Rousey extending the arm. She's got to squeeze her knees a little bit. Tate hanging on, desperately trying to survive. Oh, she's going to break it. Oh. It's over. Rousey has done it. 5 professional fights, 5 first-round armbar submissions. Ronda Rousey is the new Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight Champion.
Winning her the Women's Bantamweight Championship. Soon after that, Rousey defended her title and did the same to Sarah Kaufman.
That's stopping it. Kaufman's lone loss came via, and it's over! Ronda Rousey continues to amaze me!
This pushed Ronda even more into the limelight, and Strikeforce was bought by the UFC. Rousey was getting spots on talk shows and magazine shoots, and eventually even Dana White had to take notice. When Dana White finally started a women's bantamweight division, Rousey was all set up to fight Liz Carmouche at UFC 157. Any guesses on how Ronda took Carmouche down?
Those arms apart! Liz has got to bump and explode and get her arm out of there! Rousey, more pressure. She's looking for it! She got it! It's all over! Once again, first round armbar finish for the champion, Ronda Rousey!
Of course, in the first round, Rousey secured her victory by armbar. From there, Rousey would successfully defend her title 5 more times. At UFC 168, Rousey once again took down Miesha Tate.
Ronda slowly spinning her around. Still working for it. She's in trouble. Oh, no. She's in it. She tapped. She tapped. Ronda Rousey remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion.
At UFC 170, she won against Sarah McMahon.
But Ronda lands a nasty elbow in the clinch here. And again. Looking to finish it. It is all over.
At UFC 175, she submitted Alexis Davis.
Can she do it right here? It is all over. Just like that.
And at UFC 184, she defeated Kat Zingano.
Go! Wow, right down! Look at that! Oh, man, she made a mistake.
Ronda wants to make it happen quickly.
She gave
There's
up her
the arm.
She gave
It
up her
is
She
all
tapped.
over.
Oh,
Just
my God.
like that.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
By this point, Rousey had undefeated status, and everybody was wondering if she can ever be stopped. Betch Correia thought she was up for the challenge. After victories over Ronda's teammates, Correia had built up a career claiming she would take Rousey down as well. But Ronda was having none of that. In the first round of UFC 190, Rousey unleashed a flurry of punches that made Correia faceplant.
Nicely done with the uppercut on the clinch and the knee. Ronda's hand speed, unbelievable. Down goes Correia.
Ronda's teeing off on her here.
Ronda trying to finish it early. She's in trouble. Ronda with the knee now. Betch Correia's in big trouble. It is all over. Just like that.
Oh, my goodness.
Again.
It was looking like Rousey just couldn't be taken down, which is why UFC 193 was so shocking. Rousey was taking on boxing legend Holly Holm, who was a massive underdog coming into this fight. But in round 2, it was clear Ronda had no answer for Holly's boxing, and the once undefeated champ took a kick to the face and was knocked out for the first time in her UFC career.
Beautiful. Beautiful. She's hurt. Ronda's in trouble. She's hurt. Hey, oh! Holly looking to finish. She's out. Holly Holm is the new UFC bantamweight champion of the world. Oh my God.
Ronda tried to make a comeback at UFC 207 against Amanda Nunes, but 48 seconds into the first round, Rousey was knocked out by the Lioness.
Ronda is in big trouble, Mike. Nunes' hands are down, and she's walking Ronda down. She tagged her again.
Over and over. Amanda Nunes. Big combination.
It's in. It's in. It's over.
All over. Just like that.
Wow.
This was it. Rowdy Ronda Rousey threw in the towel and retired her UFC career. There's a lot of talk about how good Rousey really was, especially after a loss like that. But there's no question Rousey changed the game for women's MMA forever. Ronda took on the best fighters of her time and handedly held onto her championship for a record-breaking 6 times in a row. Now Rowdy Ronda Rousey uses her talent for trash talk at the WWE, but we miss seeing her in the octagon. Rousey was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2018, solidifying her legacy in women's MMA.
I don't need crowd approval, I need crowd passion. I don't care if it's a cheer or a boo, I just want when I fight for it to be the loudest that arena has been that night. I feel like when I fight, it's an art, and art isn't supposed to be nice, isn't supposed to be liked, it's supposed to make you feel something. So I don't want to specifically make crowds cheer or boo, I just want to make them feel.
How do you feel about Ronda Rousey? Too hyped? Not hyped enough? How about those Juno flips? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and check back every week for more Ultimate MMA.